What's up, everybody? So today we're doing some pit bike stuff, but a little different. We're gonna make a rat rod chopper 50. Got an engine. It's a like a 110 off a four-wheeler or something, I think. Justin's cleaning it up a little bit. Got miscellaneous hardware, stuff like that. Got a set of handlebars, and other than that, we're gonna pretty much make everything else out of just like scrap metal and stuff. Yesterday we went ahead and made the gas tank mount right here. Got a bolt through right here, and then these tabs are welded to the frame, and then it uses the stock gas tank bolt up front. And I also made this rear shock delete, which it's just a piece of this brown pipe right here. I cut it down to length and smashed the ends together and drilled a hole through it, and then capped the ends off and welded it all closed. When he gets done cleaning up this engine, we're gonna hang the engine on the frame and then go from there. Probably start working on the handlebars or something like that. Engine's hung on there, bolted in. But look what we got now. With the kickstand down, it's
time for a little hack.
Yeah.
Just a little bit hack.
I lowered the back so much that the kickstand don't work anymore. We're gonna pop that kickstand off, cut it up, and make it function.
Still not enough.
It still needs to be shorter. Oh, it's on the nub. Gotta cut the nub.
Think so? What'll keep it up then?
We'll figure it out. So I went ahead and cut the nub off, that part right there. And then we're just gonna weld that back on in a different spot. And then for the foot, cut that off, the stock foot for it, and then cut a hole in it. The kickstand will slide into that hole, and then we can weld it, and it'll look pretty much factory.
That'll hold it on.
Alright, got a little foot welded back on there. Looks like a factory kickstand now, just half the size. We'll just have to weld a little nub on there and the kickstand will be done. And then alright, got this extra little bit welded in right there on the frame. And then got this piece bolted into the seat there. And then those are going to get welded together. And then that piece right there will stay, and we'll have a boltable seat. So take it off the seat, that's how it'll get welded together. And then you can actually reach it with a ratchet and an extension right through there under the gas tank. Alright, got that all put together. Get the seat slid in there. That bolts in. Alright, so we got the seat all the way on there. We got some extra bracing back in there to keep helping from side to side. I went ahead and threw the handlebars on it also. Look at that thing. Alright, so I went ahead and got cables hooked up, front brake, throttle. Got the rear brake kind of hooked up, but until we put the chain on, stuff like that, we can't adjust it properly. And then Justin's been working on a sissy bar for the back. That's why he's got so far. That's gonna come up from the back right here and come up this way, somewhere in there. Come up to about here, so I guess, hold that up there for her. There's what that's kind of like, kind of get an idea. That's pretty cool. So we'll keep working on that. Alright, he's still grinding away on the sissy bar, making it look pretty nice. And then I got the spring back on the kickstand here. So I had to Justin welded the little nub back on, and then I rebent the spring. Now it actually has how it's supposed to be. So that's cool. It's like almost like a factory kickstand, just a tiny little version. And when he gets done grinding with that, we'll get it put on the back here. Got that all mocked up, kind of got it clamped in place. Got everything marked where it needs to go. Get it welded on here. Alright, we got this thing all put together. That looks pretty crazy. I really like how it turned out. Show you from the other side. That like ninja start thing just comes right up over the seat. So, next thing up is a shifter. You see, we've just got the foot shifter right there, and we've got this old broken breaker bar. We took the swivel part out of it. So we're even putting that on here and making a hand shifter. So this is what we came up with for a handle on the end of the broken breaker bar.
Just like that.
Nice. Got the hand shifter on here. Looking pretty cool. And I think that's the last bit for the design here. Quick walk around. I don't know, I like it. I think it came out pretty cool. But that's gonna be all for this one. Probably not next week, but in the next video on this, we'll get it get a chain on it, get it running, get it moving under its own power, all that stuff. Get it torn down, get it painted, and finish it up. But we'll see you next week for another video. Maybe the Black Civic, maybe the Gambler car. I don't know, we got a Gambler event coming up soon, so we need to get this thing ready for another event. But that's me all for this week. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.